Hey there! Video number 2, let's go! In this video, I'm going to be showing you all the tricks Chase already knows and a little insight about how I taught them to him. He's still learning to perfect some of them, but we'll see how we go. Also, I'm still working out where to film videos with Chase, but the area I do use in this video is probably the best I have at the moment. Anyway, I'll stop rambling and let's jump right into it. I'm Ebony Jane, and this is Dogheads. Hi everyone, and welcome to my second video. This is Chase. And today I'm going to be showing you all the tricks that he already knows. This is my first time filming with him, but we'll see how we go. The first thing we ever taught Chase was sit, the most basic thing of all that all dogs and puppies should know or learn as their very first obedience trick. Everyone knows sit, most dogs should know sit, it's the easiest one to teach. He's just going to know it straight away. What I did is I put it to his nose and just go back and it drops into the sit. Now, the second thing that he knows that is another easy, simple trick is lie down. And there's two ways of doing this that I learned in my course. So number one is from the sit, and then they just bring their arms down forward like so. Lie down. And then the second way is you go from a stand position. I'm going to ask him to stand. And then to do he's going to sit for me because he knows when I put my hand up, that means sit. He's watching me now. All he wants is this treat right now. He's like, I'm gonna do anything for that treat. So I'm gonna bring him around again so you guys can see better. And then I'm just gonna show you, bring it down like that. I did that quite quickly because he already knows it. But for a new dog, what you do is you go from the stand, put the treat to their nose, and I just go in between the legs so their nose drops down, and you want them to fold backwards. That's like the formal way of doing it, but whichever way works better for your dog. It depends on their ability of doing it as well. They might have hip problems and arthritis problems. It's very common in dogs that can't quite get low, like in greyhounds and Great Danes, but it's easy for him. The second most basic trick that I taught him was to stay and calm. It's not really a trick, it's just an obedience thing that all dogs should know. So I'm going to bring him over here. Sit. Stay. I just put my hand in front and walk backwards, and usually I can turn around and keep walking and he doesn't move until I tell him to. I'll just say come and then I'll show you my hands. Good boy. That was quite easy because it was quite a short distance, but we're working with what we can do with the camera angle at the moment. Stay. The second way I get him to come is with a hand signal. So I just simply put my hand out to my side. So I like doing that one because I like showing it off that he can do that without a cue. The hand signal only works if he's got total focus on me. If he's running around at the park and not watching me and I do that, he's not going to come. Next, I taught him heel. Heel is when they're by your side, ready to go and focus, and they can walk with you as well. I'm going to get him to sit next to me. Sit. And what I do is I do a little hand signal and I say forward for him to walk with me. I'm trying to teach him to stop. When I stop, he has to stop and sit. But at the moment, sometimes I still have to say the word sit to get him to sit. But we'll try it. Forward. Good. He does know it, but I'd rather him do it quite quickly. So I'm trying to help him get up that speed to sit really quickly as soon as I stop. Forward. Yes, that was good. So I'm going to give him lots of rewards for that. Good boy. Alright, now we'll get to the more trickier things that aren't so much simple tricks. Now, if we go back to the drop or lie down, I have taught him this new thing where I get him to crawl forward. And all I do really is from the drop is I grab a bunch of treats in my hand and then I lure him forward while in the drop and he just crawls. I'll show you what that looks like. Sit. Lie down. Oh, he's slightly lifting up his bum there. Not quite me. He hasn't done this in a while, so he's just trying to get that memory of it. Cool. There we go. I'll treat that and I'll leave that there because that last one was okay. My hand is so slobbery now from here. Now I'm going to show you shake. Shake was really simple to teach him. I can't really show you on him because he knows it so well, but we just tapped on the back of his paw for him to bring it up, and we just went from there and treated him every single time he did it right. Shake. And other one. Good boy, that was beautiful. He did that really well for me there. And then also we taught him to do the other one, and that was just to have more consistency and to make it a bit more difficult for him and have the two different options. With spin, it was really simple. We just lured him around with the treat and then eventually just turned into a hand signal. We still kind of lure him, but we're working on that just using the keyword. Spin. He's a bit slow, but that's another thing we can work on to make him spin a bit faster, but it'll all take time and practice, and I'm still figuring out in my own learning of dog training of how to get them to do things quicker. Spin. Yeah, we'll work towards that. I now have an object with me as part of this next trick, and the thing that we taught him was target. I did this in my course and he learned it really quickly and he did so well. So what that means is I put my hand out or put an object out, and I taught him to touch his nose to where I decide I want him to. So first I'll show you him doing it, and then I'll go through slowly how I taught that to him. Chase. Target. Good boy. Target. And then sometimes I try and make it a bit more difficult for him, and I get him to jump for it. Target. Yes. Good boy. So how to do this, I started off with my hand. So all I did is I had a treat in my hand and I just got him to sniff the treat and I treated him straight away, and eventually he just touched my hand. So now he just target, and it even gets to the point sometimes where I don't even have to say a word, he just knows what I want. Good boy. Yeah, so he was really good at that one. It didn't take me long to teach him it at all. He was really smart at it and it was quite simple. So once I got him touching my hand, then I added the object. And instead of holding it out like this, he's just going to be touching there. I needed to teach him to touch there. So I put the big object in my hand and I got him to touch it. Over time, as he got that, I slowly moved my hand down the stick and I got further and further away till eventually it was out here like this and up here like this. And he knows what to do now. So target. Good boy. And that is target. I now have a stool with me for the next trick. I taught this to him and I call it step up. It doesn't quite have a cue word yet, but we're working on that. All I did was lure him up, and he was a bit nervous at first. It's quite a slippery surface, but we're just working with that. See, he already knows what to do. He already is wanting that treat, so I'm going to reward him for that. Moving forward with this trick, I want to teach him to do it on cue. At the moment, as soon as this stool comes out, he knows what to do and he jumps up on it. But I wanted him to do it only when I ask. Wait. Step up. Good. Step up. Yes. He's just staying there. He's happy too. He's like, you gonna give me another treat? Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. And for our next video, I'm going to be doing a chase challenge. So comment down below what trick I should teach him next, and we'll see how we go, and we'll try our best to do it for you guys. See you guys later. Excuse me. The second thing, which is great for